The heavyweights were not messing around with this tournament. They finished their whole bracket almost entirely within a week or two. To kick things off, we had Brad in black taking on Brock in the white. And you're going to see Brad time a nice single leg takedown, climb right into half guard against Brock, and see how Brad has his head positioned under Brock's tricep. He's starting to climb for an arm triangle choke. Once he frees his knee, his trapped right knee, next to Brock's hip, now he's going to focus on putting the pressure on for the choke at this point. Locks those hands together, and now he's got that vice grip and gets the submission. Brad also took on Ian in this match. Ian is in the blue. And you'll notice in both of these matches, Brad tested out his wrestling and the action on the feet. The first match, he's able to hit a successful single leg, and in this one, he just used a collar tie. Now he's got a double collar tie. He forced Ian down to his knees, and then he was able to use that to take side control. And now a very similar move to the last one, except this time from side control, he steps over and gets that pressure for the head and arm choke, and gets another submission to move to 2-0 in the bracket. We also had Noah in this bracket. Noah is on the right in this match. This one, he took on Brock. And Noah looked quite impressive in his first match. He hits a nice guard pass there. Is able to pin Brock into side control. Brock doing his best to recover guard. Noah comes back down, goes chest to chest, goes right over to mount. And now he's still quite relaxed from here. He's got lots of time to work with. He looks to pin a wrist. He steps right over into a very nice mounted triangle. He takes the bottom position, pulls down with both hands. Noah decided to underhook the arm. Brock tries to lift his partner up, but it's enough to get the submission. Noah looked very impressive in that match. Noah also took on Ian as well. Noah's wrestling also looked pretty sharp against both his opponents. Here you'll see with Ian, he goes from a collar tie, shoots a low single, and comes up, gets the takedown. He attacked the guard pass, and eventually found his way into side control. From here, he's doing a good job of controlling Ian. He pops up to a knee on belly, and as Ian tries to defend, Noah controls the arm and falls back for the arm lock. 2 submissions for Noah as well. Then we also had Ian versus Brock, which was also a good match. These guys fought it out for third place of the bracket. And you see guys both tie up. Brock decides to pull guard. Now Ian's going to try to posture. Brock hips out, maybe looking for an arm lock opportunity here. You can try to arm lock Ian's right arm in this situation. Ian pulls out, and he uses that to try to pass. Now Brock moves his feet away. He frames, bridges, and replaces the guard. Nicely done. From here, the match went on. Brock still playing guard. Controlled Ian's wrist and set up a nice omoplata attack. You can see he gets controlled omoplata here. Now he's going to try to sit up and break him down. Still in omoplata. Ian, in this situation, is able to lift his head and roll and end up on top here. Got to be careful because he's in danger of Brock going for another move, but he's able to stay on top. He's able to run around and pass the guard there. It's nicely done. Also nice here. Ian steps over to mount. He's got some nice attacking opportunities here. Brock's fighting hard to defend. He turns. Brock gives his back. Ian almost had the choke, but he fell off the back and Brock gets into side control. With Brock in side control now and the roles reversed, he steps over, but instead of going to mount, he goes right to a head and arm choke and gets the submission. That brought us to the last match of the bracket. Winner takes first place, Brad versus Noah. Both of these guys wrestled successfully in their other matches. So, let's see. Noah shoots, but Brad successfully stuffs him with a front headlock, and he goes right onto a guillotine. Now, he's using that guillotine to try to turn Noah over, and he might just try to get up and take top position, like so, right into the mount, but Noah's defending well. He avoided the mount, replaces the guard. You can see that knee was in front of Brad's hip, and now Noah's job is to try to get Brad's weight off of him. And let me tell you from experience, that can be tough to do when he's on top. Now Noah has replaced the closed guard, and I believe the proper call there would be 2 points to Brad, because even though Noah shot in for a takedown, he was countered and reversed. He landed on bottom, but Brad reversed him with the guillotine. So I believe the proper score would be 2-0 for Brad for that guillotine sweep. So now with Brad in his closed guard, Noah has to try to break posture and try to bring Brad's head close to his head, or he could try to sit up maybe for a hip bump style sweep there. Brad's in the lead, but he's still going to look to find a way to get out of this guard. He's trying to push the knee, try to bug the feet to unlock. He gets the feet open. Now he's able to throw the leg by. Instead of accepting the pass, Noah went to turtle, but that gives Brad an opportunity to try to score and get on the back. And right now he has one hook. He's got to fight to try to regain his position here, try to get his hips above Noah's hips. Here, Noah's trying to stand up to shake him off. Brad's got to push his hips back a little bit further here. It looks like he's got the second hook. Remember, he needs to have it for 3 seconds, and then he secures the 4 points. From here, Brad could look to flatten Noah out. But really, he might just want to stay put. When you're in the back, that's the best position in jiu-jitsu. One of your main goals from there should just be to hang on. Now, Noah's trying his best to roll. Brad let the roll happen, but instead he just took mount, which would again be another score, another 4. Because you get points for going from back to mount and vice versa. But Noah played it pretty cool in his other matches, so even though he's in a little bit of trouble, let's see if he can keep his composure here and find a way out of this mount. Noah's got to look to get an elbow inside on the inside of Brad's knee. That would facilitate this escape a lot better. Very difficult to escape mount if you're flat on your back. Brad's just looking to hold here. Look for an opening. Noah bridges. See how he's shrimping. Now that left knee's going to come up the middle. Nice mount escape. That left knee's now in front of the hip. He's at a mount. Now Noah's in a half butterfly guard. Looks like Brad still has a cross face, but Brad should be trying to move to his right to kill that butterfly hook. Get it pointed away from you. You don't want it up or pointed into you. That will lead to a hook sweep. See, Noah's trying to use it to hook sweep. Thinks better of it now. Maybe transitions back to half guard. Looks like he's trying to get underneath to open up opportunities for a sweep. But Brad keeps his base solid. He's staying nice and low. And he's trying to glue himself right to Noah to not give him any space. They reset. Brad top half guard. Now notice the position that Brad's in. He's got his shoulder and his bicep basically kind of glued right to Noah's jaw. That's going to make for a very effective cross face. At this point, Noah's lost the upper body battle, so he's got to go for the lower body. See how he's got that right knee? Pushing on the right knee. He's got to try to hit his right knee inside Brad's hip. Remember, this crossface really restricts movement, and it makes anything difficult. It's hard to do anything when the guy has you crossface effectively. So Noah's got to try to find a way to get this crossface off and then look for an opportunity to try to create a sweep. Noah looks like he's to half butterfly again. He tries to use that hook to lift, but Brad bases out. Front headlock opportunity here. He's trying to sprawl. Goes to attacking turtle, hip to hip. Noah had a couple good opportunities to score, but Brad was quick to shut him down right away. Now he throws the near hook in. It's the second hook. Has his points for the back. At this point, he's in quite a comfortable lead. And Noah's going to have to try to do something drastic. He's really probably going to take a submission at this point. He's down several points. And Brad, at this point, can just stay in this position, hold put. He doesn't have to do anything crazy. Brad's situation here, he'd just be looking to maintain ear to ear, keep tight chest to back connection, and look to hand fight. Hand fight and trap an arm would be my number one in this scenario. Now he made the smart choice there. Noah was getting a bit away from him, so Brad posted his hand and followed Noah up. Noah's doing everything he can to try to shake Brad off here. I often use this escape sometimes too, but I think it's just not quite sweaty and slippery enough for Brad to slide on, and he has quite a good grip. So Noah's forced to go down. Brad drives his hips down to flatten Noah out. At this point, we don't have much time left in the match. They reset them again, but I think we missed the very end of the match. But Brad took this one on points to take first place in the group, move on to the semifinals. So we got some interesting semifinals. Brad and Harrison, and Noah versus Chris.